Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home. Then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. All you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me. My head down when I was young.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up, and off we go here in Dallas. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Throw secured by George Pickett. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19. Let's go now. Cowboy 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Hawk. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Almost a 2-yard loss. Third down and 5.
$60 Bobcat. Let go.
He'll pass it this time. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Ready.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Ready.
Working on first down. Into the hands of Pickett. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too, but probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids are making some money these days, but not as much as these pros, and there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here he goes, third and long. Buying some time right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the... turn.
At their own 37-yard line.
the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
No. Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Okay,
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Stephanie. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Say, hey. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
It's a gain of 60 yards and an Eagle 1st down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
73. Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Man in motion here. We give here to the motion man. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Go! 75 more.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
That's taken on the 7. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On first down, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's Harris on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
180, 180.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And we'll take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by notorious. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say, I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Working now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from just 23 yards away. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 14. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second and 21.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 21, Eagles 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Hurts to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On third down, it's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Motioning the tight end now. Trying on fourth down. Here's Hurts. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Okay, break.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set. 7.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up from 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Now Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle, so let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Drive in trouble, Brock. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throwing for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Hurts yet again. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this for the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
A 56-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They send a man in motion. Back to throw. Hurts. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. That's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into the hands of Pickett. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Eagles, 6.
They'll throw here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking in the air here. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it near the 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 6.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Third down from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. He actually loses yards.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready.
Now we're on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Go.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Let's go now.
He keeps this one himself. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So 1st down from the 41.
Viking 18. Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set. Viking 18. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the lead stays. In at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On 1st down, Hurts. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys
29-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lions! Go!
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. One stop right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Set, go.
They'll throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that night.
By a man, he's in the clear. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, they need 7. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
This gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 14. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Set.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. Go street.
Motion, watch the motion.
Ready, right?
The give here on 2nd. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Ready,
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming.
ready.
He's back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys up by 6. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Okay, break.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert. Street. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
Cowboys will line up for the
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And he's tackled for no gain.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And finds Brown right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. Forced out to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Hurts on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Hurts. Got his man. That's Brown again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5.
Eagles 28.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ready, set.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Roll.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check up.
Receiver gets in on the handoff. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
3rd down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
18, Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
The tackle made.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington.